A coordinated effort is underway in Columbus to head off homelessness. Good evening. Thank you for trusting News 3. I'm Phil Scoggins.
And I'm Teresa Whitaker. The Homeless Task Force is fighting a rising population in Columbus. 1,500 people sleep somewhere besides their own beds each night. In
this two-part story, News 3's Jesse Mitchell explains how the city hopes to eradicate homelessness within 10 years.
16% of Georgia residents live in poverty. In Muskogee County, that number jumps to 18%, with 19% lacking access to nutritious food. The city of Columbus is working to change that with the Homeless Task Force. Mayor Teresa Tomlinson describes the 10-year plan as a way to lower the number of homeless and increase preventative programs.
What we're looking at now is using existing resources, but also creating new housing options through a new program our housing authority has been approved for by the federal government. That's very exciting. Will increase the number of housing units available for those who are struggling with homelessness.
Valley Interfaith Promise provides similar services to area homeless on a much smaller scale. Executive Director Victor Feliciano says it's important to help the homeless by showing them the satisfaction of independence.
The key thing is that we don't do it for them. They have to make that initiative to go and do it themselves, but be able to have a system in place that they can get the resources to accomplish those goals.
He and Mayor Tomlinson agree that the number of homeless will probably never be zero, but taking the right measures can help lower the statistics.
If you just keep ministering to the homeless without actually placement as your purpose, then you never reduce the numbers. In fact, the numbers will simply grow.
Triage it and make it, to be a short-term situation, because that's the key thing. You got to understand that the homeless person is not who they are. It's just a situation, and all we're trying to do is cut down the amount of time that they're in that situation.
One of the challenges the task force faces is disabilities. 47% of Columbus's homeless have a disability, and 37% of homeless report that they use drugs. Jesse Mitchell, WRBL News 3, on your side.
In part 2 tomorrow night, we'll tell you about plans for a one-stop shop center that will provide counseling, health care, and housing services for area homeless.
Muskogee County Interim Superintendent Dr. John